Good afternoon, everybody. Today we're going to be reviewing an application called SyncMe Wireless. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the reason why I'm reviewing this app because I am going to be using it to synchronize music from my my NAS server, which is network attached storage. This is mainly designed for Windows share, so Windows or Mac share. So if you've got like a designated share folder with a username and password, you can actually sync your data from and to that, or you can sync both ways. So, but in this scenario, we are going to be using a NAS server. So this is a network attached storage server that's always on the network. Because some of these features on here have like things like wake on LAN, but since we're going to be using a network attached storage that's always on, it's going to just make it easier. So let's get into it. So first and foremost, we've got to add the computer or the network attached storage. So this is what the app looks like when you first open it. So we go add computer at the bottom, and this is what you're presented with. So for the home users, all you have to really worry about is computer name. So if you click computer name, it's going to do a scan on your network. So it's found two devices: the PC that's hooked up via the LAN, which is inside by the NAS server, and you've got the NAS server itself. So the NAS server is actually the modem as well. So we're going to click that 192.168.188.1. So that's right, domain's right, username, guest, yes, we'll use that because that's the password. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put a password, because I've set a password on this NAS server on the guest access as well. This is only accessing it through guests, which I've done guest and admins in the past. So I'm just going to enter the guest password, because we are only going to be using this app to sync from the NAS server. We can use this to sync to the NAS server too, but in this case we are only going to be using it to sync from, only because I've got all my files saved on a NAS server. So this is I just want a copy of music folders. So now I've added all the credentials, so all that should be correct. So we should be able to just go okay. So now the computer or the NAS server is available in the computer list now. So when you click this, now we actually have to add a sync folder. So what a sync folder is this is a folder that you'll set up. You have many options that you can use. So for this one, this is only going to be a the first one I'm going to set up is actually a folder that I regularly put music in, and if I update my NAS server, which I usually do, rather than manually having to or having to manually copy and paste songs, this will actually do it for me. So even if there are songs that already exist on this location, what's actually going to happen is the music, it's going to skip all the ones that are there, and it's also going to it's going to skip all the ones that are there, and it's also going to leave me with a thing. So we're going to just put it in a random folder. So this is the folder on the device. What do you think? So I went to device folder. So this is where I'm going to place all the music. Go okay. Now computer folder, but this is the NAS folder. So now we go to ET's NAS since we're logged in. Okay, we want to go to my passport drive, because this is where the entertainment is, audio, my music. And what we want to do is I want an actual particular folder. I can copy this whole music directory if I wanted to. So this is all the music that's on the NAS server, which I can copy if I want. But yes, actually we'll leave this directory here actually. So now for this example, because I might want to copy all my music. So those are the folders selected. So we've got the schedule. So a schedule, you can set it to run daily. So this will update it daily or monthly, but we're not going to set a schedule on this one because this is a manual sync folder. Copy to, so this is where this defines how the sync works. So we've got copy to device only, copy to computer only, we've got move to device, move to computer, copy to and from. So the top one will actually synchronize data on both ends. So it'll make sure, like say for example, even if I add something on this end, I can actually make it synchronize the updated results to the NAS server. But as I said, I'm only using this as an example. So what we want to do is copy to device only. So that will just do a one-way sync to the device. You can set all these parameters, filters and all that. I'm not really going to set all those. I'm actually just wanting to add the music sync folder. So we want to go OK. So now we've got the computer added and the folder added. So all you have to do is as simple as click the folder and you just go run. So now what it's doing now is it is synchronized, it is connecting to the computer. You'll see the procedures when it happens. So it's just connecting to the computer. So what's it going to do is that folder that I selected, all the songs that are in that folder, it's actually going to copy all of them. This is going to copy all the music in that directory. So this is how you sync. This is a application I'm going to be using, as I said, for music. So now all the music that's in that folder, which there's a lot of it, which I'm actually not going to be demonstrating all of it, but now what it's doing is it's actually going to synchronize everything. So yeah, this is a music folder that is going to be synchronized. Yay! So now what it's doing now, it's going to copy all the music that's on my NAS server, which it won't because it'll probably encounter errors. Knowing this thing, it's going to copy everything to the device. If this music was pre-existing on here, and if I was to do the sync, it'll only copy the ones that I haven't added to the folder, and it'll skip all the ones that have already been synced on here. So this is just demonstrating syncing to this device. As I said, you can synchronize back to the NAS server, but since I'm logged in as a guest and I've only got read access to only to a lot of directories except for the 2 drop zones, if I was to synchronize to the NAS server, it won't work unless I'm logged in as an admin. But for this case, we're only going to be logging in as guest, which we are logged in now. And now you're synchronized. So this is demonstrating SyncMe Wireless. This is an application I'm going to be using a lot, only because I'm going to be syncing the music from my NAS server to this computer, which it's doing right now. So until next time, you've been listening to Robbie T with another tutorial. This is SyncMe Wireless running on Android x86. This application can run on a phone as well. So for an example, you might what I've done on the tablet that I'm recording off is I've actually got this same application installed, and I can actually make it so, because this is not my tablet, and if I was to give it back to the owner, I can sync or move all my content off this tablet to my NAS server to the drop zone folders, and then from there I can manage it on my computers, because my computer the only system that's got access to read-write of this whole directory or this whole NAS server is the Windows 8. Not even the Windows on here has it, because it's logged in as guest 2 because of Windows 10. So yeah, but you've been listening to Robbie T, and until next time, you have a good day. Just demonstrating SyncMe Wireless, and until next time, cha-cha.